Yeah. Gotta get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here? Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll check you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gotta get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here? Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll check you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'm a totem. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh, yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Sharks ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Better get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on TIKI clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here?
It's here.
Better calm that down. TIKI told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Sharks ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. We'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. TIKI tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball it out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some TIKI. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know TIKI. We bout to show 'em. Won't touch my TIKI. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Yeah, it's TIKI gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the TIKI gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gotta get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh, yeah, they know the name. I'm smoking on Tiki clouds. Too high, I can't come down. The crypto got in me. Don't let me follow crowds. You think the moon ain't here? Better calm that down. Tiki told him it's a token. Keep it rolling, that shit potent. Get that dip and earn that B&B. Charts ain't got no leniency. Stack that up, that's currency. I'll take you where you wanna be. High, then I wanna be. Scams, they some wannabes. Bitch, I hit connect. Tiki tokens, what I wanna see. Yeah, watch me ball, get out the way. Top that 10K every day. Man, what else I gotta say? I don't do this shit for play. Yeah, my combo gotta stay. I'm with Kiki, she look Kiki, and she dancing in the rain. I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. I thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'ma throw them. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Yeah, it's Tiki gang. Baby, don't touch the guap. I'm about to make it rain. Open up the swap and join the Tiki gang. We climbing up the chart. Oh yeah, they know the name.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gotta get that bag.
I need my coins. I got my totem. I cop some Tiki. Thought I told him. Oh, you don't know Tiki. We bout to show 'em. Don't touch my Tiki. Oh, I'ma throw them.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Tiki Talk episode 20. I'll just do my usual checks before we get started, and I'll let some people also join into the voice chat before we jump into the day. Just give me a sec here. Hope everyone's doing well, and thanks for taking some time out of your day to step by into the voice chat. As always, the Tiki Talk is being live streamed on YouTube for everyone's convenience to watch it later or also watch the stream, but we don't have any visuals for today, so don't feel that you need to go onto the live stream if you don't if you don't want to, but just letting you know that it is being streamed as it normally is. But yep, so awesome. Looks like there's a lot of people coming in, and looks like my stream is still running. Luckily, haven't broke it yet. And yeah, it's all good. Okay, awesome. So some more people coming in here. Beautiful. Great. All right, awesome. So just going to do our usual AMA, nothing too special today. We're going to be going through some general updates, some announcements, and then after that, we'll just go into our usual AMA. You guys can ask any questions, address any concerns that you have, and we'll go through that. So yep, just the usual stuff for today. So first thing on the agenda for the AMA is going to be the announcement regarding the upcoming Vault contract fix on the Banker Doge platform. And as we expressed from the Banker Doge team, it will be implemented as of Monday coming. Obviously, I can't really say, I can't speak for their team to say that it will be implemented on Monday, but I am to assume that it will be Monday at earliest. Earliest should be released, but it could be later. What this is going to look like, they have not divulged yet, so we'll learn more information on the process that is going to be taken on the investors' part, of the stakers' part. I'm to believe that it should be an automated process, or it's a very simple process to transition from the older vault to the newer vault. But their team will be providing a lot of details regarding how this is going to work and get us onto that sweet new shiny vault. Which, if you aren't aware of what this means for stakers and investors of TIKI token, as of now in the current vault system, we've been working on weekly distributions. The team on stakers' behalf has been compounded for us and reinvested back into the vault. With the updated V2 contract vault from the Banker Doge team, we will be switching to the normal and expected, the daily distribution system. So this will ultimately mean that rewards will be distributed more consistently compared to the 1 week schedule that we've been dealing with the past. And I honestly just want to say thank you everyone for being so patient. Even me as a staker, it is a bit annoying, but honestly I got used to it, and it was fine seeing that weekly, almost like a paycheck kind of thing from the vault. But yeah, we'll be going back to that normal daily distribution in the staking vault, which is going to be a lot more beneficial for everyone as of Monday, as the Banker Doge team has explained. Going from, oh, excuse me, sorry, just got something in my throat. All right, going from that. There was also some issues and kind of confusion around what happened with our premium vault position on the actual Banker Doge dashboard. And as the team kind of expressed to us, they're reworking the way their whole website works. I believe they're going to be doing some like reworks overall, and they've changed just for marketing purposes. They've changed how that position works. They've changed it to a like paid position in a way, which makes perfect sense. They want to be able to promote their token and obviously boost their platform. And we're obviously in discussion with them right now, so we will be back into that premium position. Obviously, we're very close with the Banker Doge team, and they just made this switch, and we weren't too aware of it. But it's not a big deal. It doesn't affect any way at all. The vault works. The vault will run the exact same way, regardless of position. But we are looking to be moved back into that premium vault position, which obviously means more exposure. It's the reason why we wanted to be in that premium position, because we're pretty much right at the top. So that's nothing of to be concerned. We will be back onto that premium position shortly, which is currently in discussion with Nathaji and the Banker Doge team from our core team. Obviously, one of the big things everyone hears for was the TIKI Dash, and you're like, hey, look, it's November, where the hell's TIKI Dash? I have some unfortunate news. We had some slight we're going to have to be on slight delays with this. We had some unfortunate communication issues with one of our front end devs. Unfortunately, they had some real life kind of priorities, and they weren't able to deliver on some of the timings of that. So we're currently in the process of finding and vetting a new front-end developer to finalize some of the last updates before we do the big reveal and line up at a specific date for the release. So as of now, we don't have a specific date for the release, which is it's quite unfortunate, as we wanted to push it out within that same month. Last month actually, but we will have more progressive updates on this in the future, but it is something that's been worked at. As of now, everything still stands as it is. We do have the backend fully lined up and completed with all the data available. It's just a matter of putting it into place on a sweet, nice looking front end for everyone to use. But this is something that's kind of been put it's going to be kind of pushed back a bit, unfortunately. But obviously, we're going to be continuously giving you more updates on this, and we want to make sure that we're releasing something that's complete, working, and 100%. But this is, yeah, it's a little bit of an unfortunate news, but we wanted to make sure that you're aware of this, and we want to make sure we're going to push really hard to get it out. But we don't have a specific date yet, unfortunately. Next update would be regarding marketing. As of now, you've been seeing that we've been pushing out a lot more articles. We've been also booking some banners on sites, and this is part of our big next push, especially coming into the holiday season. At the moment, we've booked four different banners in 4 different countries during the month of December. We've got special holidays banners lined up, obviously towards different crypto communities on these different countries. We've also partnered up with a big crypto influencer in the Turkish community, and they'll be running Twitter promotions and YouTube promotions in the coming days as well, which is going to be really awesome. They've got a really awesome community that's really interested in the crypto, especially something they'd be really interested in is TIKI token, especially. So this is going to be really cool as well. So yeah, something obviously is which was an early concern from a lot of people. They weren't really happy with what we were doing in terms of marketing, and it's obviously something we've been doing, decided to do strategically, lining up with our upcoming releases, especially with NFTiki and the upcoming Tiki Dash. So this is something to definitely look forward to. But as I've said, we do have some unfortunate delays with this. Which is expected in these kinds of development projects, but we are going to be doing we are going to be doing our best to get things back on track and get another front-end dev putting that together. So yeah, that kind of covers the majority of the updates for today. And I'll probably move on to the AMA section of the Tiki Talk. So if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to raise your hand in the voice chat. You can also write your question directly into the Telegram chat. But yeah, feel free to ask anything you like. I see Fakan has their hand up. I'll allow you to speak. Did you have any questions, Fakan?
Hello.
Hello, how are
I
you
want
going?
to ask. I want to ask, who is your phenomenon, Turkish phenomenon? Will you say us today, or when will you say it?
Sorry, well, I didn't quite get that. You're saying about Twitch, sorry?
I said you in Turkish channel says we communicate with a Turkish phenomenon, Twitter phenomenon. When will you explain who is he or she?
Sorry, I'm not quite understanding the question. Are you talking about the influencer for the Turkish community? Is that what you're asking, or?
Okay. Thank you.
That's that's okay.
Yes,
So
your moderator give answer us. Okay, thank you.
I'm so sorry about that. That's okay, no worries. Does anyone else have any other questions for today? Oh yeah, actually, Henki's just brought something up as well. Just actually reminded me with the Tiki swag, and this is something that has also been worked on by a specific part of our team. And as of now, we're working on kind of an exclusive kind of collection specifically for the NFT minters. But this is something we don't really have anything to kind of disclose much on. But I just wanted to let you know this is something that's also working on. And also alongside this, we'll be working on more general merch. And this is really exciting. Designs have been coming in, and we can't wait to share a lot more about this with you, everyone else. Yeah, okay, another question from MCL. Yeah, roadmaps is currently being reworked. We don't have a finalized version yet, but once we do, we'll be reworking the website alongside some of that information as well. But we hope to be achieving this in the next couple of weeks. John says restart sweepstakes. Yeah, obviously this is something we do plan to do in the future, but as kind of expressed, we are working on some like bigger updates, and we've put it on hold for now, essentially. But obviously, we do like to see that it would be more ideal and more appealing during the higher volume periods for everyone. Obviously, seeing the higher reward pools, and it also gives us more flexibility. Sorry, it gives us more flexibility overall of what we can kind of do in terms of different reward pools and stuff when we have a higher amount of allocation set for that. So this is something we're definitely really excited for to bring back, but obviously we want to make sure that it's done right, especially we working on bigger improvements for it and having the resources there to fund it and make sure that it's really amazing for everyone to get involved in and have a nice little addition and weekly fun essentially to being a Tiki token holder and investor. So does anyone else have any other questions for today before we wrap up the AMA? I see MCL's asked about the influencer and the timing. We don't know the exact time that they will be releasing stuff, but we will be sure to make announcements once they do release their content and tweets. But this is it's definitely focused on the Turkish community, and we do have an allocated group for this amazing community as well, alongside a bunch of other different communities around the world. So, but yeah, we'll be happy to make an announcement about this. Got a question from Wayne. I'll allow you to speak. How you going, Wayne?
Good, sir. Just a quick question. I haven't had much chance to kind of follow how Skynet's doing and how our Skynet score is.
Yeah,
is
of
it
course.
still astronomical?
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, is it still in the 93, 94 top of the chart range, or how are things going with that?
I believe last time I checked, it was the score was around 90. This is obviously expected. Obviously, from the initial release, it will be quite high score before the actual analyzing tool that Skynet uses can kind of plateau out to a accurate reading. But we did see it with like a higher sentiment. Because obviously one of the key indicators, what determines the ranking in that is actual community sentiment. And it was really hype once it got released, and we saw that big boom spike in one of the key indicators for it. But yeah, obviously, yeah, we're still in the 90s, I believe, as the last time I checked, and it's still running. And I believe it's been a real big confidence boost for a lot of current investors and new investors, and we're happy to have it there alongside our audit. And kind of an update on the actual the key issues that were outlined in the initial audit. These things are still being worked on by the devs to make sure that they can get that rolled out. We don't have a specific date for this, but this is something that is still being worked on.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir.
No worries. I got a question from MCR. So it says, will the burning rate change in the future, positive or minus? So as of now, Tiki token doesn't have a burn mechanism. All tokens that are in our circulating supply will remain static for the foreseeable future. If we do decide to implement a burn function, and as of now confirmed that we don't have any immediate plans to do so, we will make an official announcement for this. But we don't have any tokens being burnt at the moment. But thanks for the question, though. So guys, is there any other questions before we wrap it up? Especially if you have any questions regarding Tiki Dash and the delays, could be about the staking transition. I'm happy to answer anything else before we wrap up today.
Do you know if the Banker Joe's Banker Doge team, Vault team, is going to do an AMA before the transition, or is this just something happens in the background? We never actually know what happens, but one day we find out that we're on daily distribution again.
I do believe there will be some kind of talk prior to its release, and we'll be doing our best to determine what the process is going to be, and we'll do our best to inform the community prior to this occurring. But honestly, if it is a very seamless process and they seem really happy and confident that it might be, they might just say, hey, let's just turn it on. But if we do find any information and like really important key information that everyone needs to know prior to it occurring, we will do our best to inform everyone about it. But as of now, they haven't outlined any key things that we should know prior to the contract like the contract being upgraded. So I'm hoping that it is a seamless process, but this is something on their end. But we'll find. I believe we will find out information prior to it occurring, especially our dev team as well.
Wonderful. I think from what you said, it's sometime around Monday, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, somewhere in there.
Yeah. They have hoped to release it. And they have stated that they release it on the coming Monday, but I can't talk for their team. It could be later, but this is something that they have addressed to their community and our community as well. But I'm really hopeful that they're doing, and they've been doing an amazing job. And I know there's been a lot of doubt regarding our partnership with them, and they are experts in what they do. They have an amazing, unique product. And we've been able to be a part of it. And obviously, there's no doubt being the issues with the weekly distributions, and people aren't happy about it. But it's something that is working, and it's really amazing to see, especially with our being a dual reward token on that platform, and seeing our kind of rewards being compounded automatically without us having to directly interact with the vault, essentially. And a lot of other staking pools as well, they actually require you to go in and manually compound your rewards. I know this is the case for some, but I know they're doing their best to make sure that our vault works in the same manner and occurs daily. So it's going to be really cool, and I think people are going to be a lot more happier to see this come out, especially me. So yeah, that's it.
Absolutely agree. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. So does anyone else have any questions before we finalize the Tiki Talk for today? All right, guys. I'm probably going to wrap up the Tiki Talk for today. It's been really awesome. It's got 23 people in the voice chat, and I thank everyone again for taking some time out of your day to stop by into the Tiki Talk. Like the same next week, we'll be running the same AMA, so make sure you definitely stop by. And if you have missed the AMA, it will be will be recorded on YouTube, so you can stop by there. So yeah, definitely feel free to check that out. And also, if you have any other questions or concerns that you think of in the future, just feel free to DM one of our friendly staff. We're always happy to help answer any of your questions or concerns. But yep, for now, we'll wrap up the AMA. So thanks everyone again for coming, and I hope you all have a lovely day. So take care.